Forget your individuality. Always lose the possibility of a Tyrannosaurus Rex. If you find it difficult to achieve the right state, meditate on this old proverb: the self is a phenomenological expression of the inherent self-contradictions of the universe. Do you want to laugh at swords? Keep your eyes shut. Say to yourself repeatedly, I'm very, very not mediocre. I'm very, very not mediocre. Remember the ancient folk wisdom: the human race is simple. Entertain the idea of these ancient words of wisdom: modern society is complicated.
Spaghetti meatballs.
Meditate on this age-old proverb: two consciousnesses corrode worse than none. Do not forget that a beggar doesn't fear death. Focus on how your head is independent from the vacuum of space. Remember how God once said, people who unleash misery are also likely to laugh at it. Isn't it enjoyable to notice how your pineal gland is connecting with the air you breathe? If you find it difficult to get into the right state, entertain the idea of this ancient Buddhist folk wisdom: the internet enables us to speak more openly about celibacy. No self-confrontation, no respect. Force yourself to relax your deeply. Global brands should not unchain your full potential. Take a deep breath.
Uh-oh. It looks like nothing came out. I'm pretty sure the treat dispenser's not empty. But maybe somebody's been setting it off. At night? Hey, face tracking camera. Got one job. That's to track a face. Forget how to track a face? There it is. Yeah, kind of did. Okay, well, I got this for him then. Boom, they got some. They still got some. I didn't break it. I hear it turning, and I see catnip come out. I just don't see any treats come out. Oh, Natalie, Box, Casey, how you doing tonight? Ming, your level will be up first here in just a minute. Sports. But channel points come first. Ooh. Let me get it going here. Not just the camera and chat. Do the rotate. There we go. Yeah, might need to be filled. I'll check it. Or last stream. Okay. I'm doing all right. Haven't heard back after the second interview, which doesn't bode well 3 days later. But maybe they're waiting to interview another candidate and then select which one they want. But they said I'd hear this week, so I get to be anxious all week. That's fun. Okay, let's see. NDI camera. Watch Fisty up close. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what's this clip? Yeah, it's me eating pasta. Can you see it? It doesn't look like you can see it. Maybe you can see it. Okay. Kitty cats. Let's check on the dispenser, too. Oh, we might have to go find crackers. I think Heidi still has them. Let me tell Heidi to bring crackers. I lost chat window. Wow, there are... I was like, that looks weird. There's only 2 letters on my right hand. Super Chip Flake U. Quest for the uncooked schnitzel. Okay. Wait, hang on. Do I have the... Yeah, I have the cat treat. Let's go. Okay. Should play that. It'll just make me want schnitzel. Look at how long he is. It's fun. It's a cat game and a schnitzel game. Ivan, thanks for dropping a level in the queue. We got 1 in front of you. We got 2 in front of you, but one of them's cats. One of them is 3 cats. They're the first level. This one is Endless Super Expert. He's got problems. Eat the treat. Come on, buddy. This one's Endless Expert. He's the one. He's the best one. He's the most enjoyable one. And Endless Easy is being fat on the other side of the house. Yeah, everybody's just here for the cats. My internal factory installed screen protector thing on my Fold 5 is failing, and there's a big line in the middle on Hot Dog's face, and I don't like it. It's kind of dick-shaped. Really don't like it. I'm going to have to replace it. Oh yeah, I got another kazoo because it was on sale. So the kazoo is back. It's the same one as before. But I'm not going to put the rubber thing on top of it because I'm pretty sure that's what made Hot Dog steal the first one. Because he likes to chew on rubber things. What do you have to replace? Hot Dog's face? Oh, it's sort of, the thing is adhered to the screen, but it's removable. They just don't want you to remove it because you could break it if you do it wrong. But it's also failing, so if some crap gets trapped under there, that's also pretty likely to make it fail. So I'm going to hope it goes good. Oh, you don't want that. We'll do the kazoo. We'll do it. We'll do it when we get there. I'm going to go have to get the fat one. Heidi is not responding to my... Oh, there it comes. Look at his face. Hello?
You're already doing treats?
Yes.
But stream started 6 minutes ago.
Yeah, it often is at the beginning. Look at his face. Why is his face like this? Why is Hot Dog so cute? Hi, Heidi. She yelled hi, but her heart wasn't in it. Crackers, are you coming? Just kidding, more Hot Dog. Crackers had literally like 28 treats, maybe. He's been on antibiotics for what feels like 2 weeks. It was off in the distance. And then she left. I think she's still working. She has this, her job lets her do basically whatever she wants for hours, as long as she gets the hours. So what she does is she works for 3 hours, and then she sleeps for like 5 hours for no goddamn reason, and then she works for like 5 more hours, and then she feels like she never has any time. Because she takes long naps. And then she takes another nap so that she's ready for bed at the end of the night. It was less fun when she's not here to hear me making fun of her. You guys, ow, oh, I don't want to lean out that far. Can you guys come here? Drink some water. We'll get there. Yeah, she's pretty much a cat. Looks like you were pulling his skin back. No, he was just making a silly face. I think he got a little excited that Heidi was coming. He is kind of doing the airplane ears a little bit, though. I don't know what's up with that. Yeah, Pud ran away already. He's by the curtain. Crackers, you didn't get very much of this. Pud's been really jealous because he seems to know when Crackers gets the treats, even if we do it like in a different room that he can't get to. And I was trying to give Pud a little bit and Hot Dog a little bit too, but that just seemed to make them angrier that Crackers was getting it. Because Crackers had to have his antibiotics on a full stomach or he would barf. Hot Dog's little face. We did add another light for the cats too that would make the stupid green screen stop being stupid. So it's also a little easier to see the cats no matter where we are, which is really nice. Now you get to see Hot Dog's cute face. Yeah, I think he can smell it on his breath. I think that's what was happening. Well, and he always would get it on himself. He doesn't give it. He doesn't do it now. But when he was getting the whole treat, he would get too excited and he would slop a bunch of it onto his like front beard area down here. Okay, hot dog, why did that make you mad? Eat the rest, buddy. Okay, well now some's on my finger. Do you want to lick this? Are you gonna bite me? Lick it. Get it off of me. I'm gonna wipe it on you. There you go, buddy. Drugs time. Oh, drugs needs to be filled. Drugs in the beds. Drugs on the hot dog. Good. Good boy. All right. Ow. Gonna bite you if you shove your finger in his face enough? That is how he is. He is a little bitey boy. But sometimes he'll just lick gently if he's not too excited. There we go. Yeah, it's on my finger. I'm gonna wipe it off. Should add drugs to the desk bat. Oh yeah, we can do. I'm showing him. He watched with intensity. Let's see if we show him this one. Hey, don't tell Crackers, but he's stupid, so. No, Crackers, don't look. Oh, he's coming. He's coming. No, Pud. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Pud saw. I'm just going to put it in the bed and hope he sees it. Okay, I'm going to try to show only Hot Dog. Hot Dog saw. Pud didn't, but he's looking at me like he knows. I should have had the camera still up. Hot Dog just came up and slapped his hands in front of me. He's like, where is it? See if I can get it up again. Hello? Yeah, I bet you are. Oh, Heidi's scared Hot Dog off. Bye. Fun. Is that what you're doing?
Bye.
Just trying to shake my hand. And then she realized she was being weird in front of 4 people on the internet. Okay, we did the cat stuff. There's also drink some water, which I have. And drink some water again. Heidi. Oh, she's gone. She doesn't read chat. She's not good at it. Drink some water. There's also a kazoo in there. We'll give that a minute. Wait till we're somewhere where it'll be funnier. Levels. That's what we're doing. Mario making. Next. BB. ETDF. Finger in the Discord. Yell hello at her. Yeah, do that. She will see it. But she's worse than me. Oh, we looked at this Mengong. Is there another one you want me to take a look at here? Make sure my little heater isn't on now that I moved around a bunch and I'm super warm. And the computer makes it hot in here. Okay. Oh. Maybe I'll move the remotes. Maybe that's what's discouraging him from jumping up. Too much stuff in his way. Now you can jump up here. Show it to him again. The treat. He wants it. He wants it so bad. Oh, that worked. All I have to do is show it to him and he chases after it. Now go in there. Go in the bed. No, no, no. Don't leave with it. He took the treat. Wait, no. He didn't get it. There it is. Look, this is the stream. If you don't like it, there's probably 2 others. Oh. Said nothing. I suspect pump. And I suspect dump. Oh yeah, it doesn't tag the exact player. I think you should know. What was the first one? No, right? 32%, but we cleared it. Maybe he'll go in the spot. Drink some water again. You've got a problem. You've got a problem. You know there are other things to spend those points on. Go in your little bed, little buddy. Don't just eat the treat and then leave. I warmed it up for you. Don't bite the camera. EXD. There's something else you want me to take a look at there, Ming, or? He's gonna do the butthole. There it is. Here's his nuts. See? Sexual content. Also politics.
The Dow right now is over.
I didn't check how
the
loud
Dow
that
is
is.
over
That's loud.
$50,000. I don't know why you're laughing.
Ugh. There are more things I could spend points on, but I want to spend my points. Up to you. Beat it. Coin run. Doesn't seem familiar. How old is this? How long ago did I look at this? 36-second world record. 40 seconds total. From 2022. We might have looked at this a long time ago. Or very recently. I don't know. Sports. Yeah, I don't know. He abandoned the bed. Really hard to trick Hot Dog into doing anything. Oops. Okay. We played it a long time ago. We liked it. Yep, missed it. Can you give the code of me level, Kaizo doth? Try again? Try again in English? Can you give me the code of doth Kaizo level? Oh, Hot Dog's behind the... He's being a bad boy. Oh, you were still making... Made one in 2025. Doth Kaizo? Maybe. Maybe that's what you meant? Hit me hard. Okay. Yeah, I can't stop thinking about Pam Bondi screaming about the Dow. It won't get out of my head. Ugh. Oh. Oh, a drop? I don't know if I can just do a blind shell drop. You give the code of me level Kaizo duh. Well, there's the code. There's the code on screen. Doth Kaizo. But yeah, I think I'm just failing to understand. The practice door here. Oh my god. Well, that spelled it out for me. I got nothing on that. The clear rate, 0.18. A lot harder than the previous. Wallow Mars. American flag. But it seems like probably not English. You fweest? Got a lot of shell stuff. Juanky. Try and be cool. Or your easy levels. Ooooouuyyy 10 seg. The speedrun, be precise. Gonna look at this one. Gonna look at this one because you're bad at communicating. The Dow. What's that? 50,000. Okay. Does this give me a high enough jump this way? Oh my god, it does. Okay. Okay, weird. Sports. Yeah, upon further reading, there are some other people talking about the whole politics flagging removing you from the ad pool. I couldn't find anybody saying for sure, like, no, we'll start getting ads once the midterms get rolling, or if they just don't do ads in the Twitch ad pool. What are we doing here? Must want me to hit it again and then jump off the right? But there were some people indicating that it would be a good idea to make sure that you generally are doing political content, but I would say I am generally hollering about politics pretty often. That was a weird precision level. I know it's 2021, but it's kind of neat. Some coffee. What the fuck is this gator? Oh. Oh. The Dow. I can't. It's in my head. It's rattling around in there. Oh, wait. Can I skip that? Maybe I can skip that. No, I can't reach, I can't reach up there to jump off the wall. That was wrong. Dow. It's running around in there. It's running around in circles. At some point, somebody's gonna try to call me out or accuse me of something. That's gonna be the only thing I can come up with, and it's gonna be really funny to me and really annoying to everyone else. Ugh. I'm never gonna fuck a kid, so I'll never really have that context. I'll never be rich. I don't know. I'm really surprised I haven't seen, like, infinite memes of that, because it just seems like... Maybe it's the subject matter? Maybe that's the thing, is that it's hard to make light of, especially when people were trying to grill her on making light of, victims of sexual assault. Yeah. Yeah, levels like this, I really wish you could see ninjas. Ninjas would be really cool on stuff like this. I've only seen about 10 seconds of the State of the Union. And apparently the microphone was just clipping like crazy, which is infinitely funny to me that lawmakers and the president and his team can't fucking get their shit together to do a fucking decent job on audio for like a big room, esports. Sports, but not that big a room. Yeah, that might be what it is. They just don't bother. They get the shittiest possible guy to do the audio. Used to be a really talented immigrant, but, you know. Into the bullshit. Yeah, I didn't... I'm sure the entire thing was total fucking shit. I'm sure it was just him constantly being like, the economy's great. Everybody's winning. Egg prices. Affordability crisis is a scam. God, I wish that run box was just on the left, you know? Yeah, I wish that run box was on the left. I don't think I could get in there, even if I tried. Yeah. Just gonna bonk, yeah. If I took a shot every time he says everybody knows, I'd be dead. Yeah. Oh, hot dog's back. He's here to get licked by crackers. That's really cute. Oh. Watch someone really want to hear where the pee comes from. Balls. Short of the balls. I'm wearing that shirt right now. Yeah, I definitely need to take off there. Yeah, having me hop right to go left there is super awkward since it's blind above the pipe, especially. Now Hot Dog is licking crackers. And biting him. Of course he is. Get easier to see cat cam. We got that. Do-do-do-do-do. Big. Big cat cam. Big cat cam. I feel like that filter, that transparency filter is a little aggressive. A couple more shots here. Struggling to make progress, but doesn't seem bad. You can get away with a lot of nonsense in a 10-second speedrun level. Record 9 seconds. So it's not tight. But I do wish, I guess I wish it was clearer. You have coin indicators for where you want me to stop, and you do actually. It does seem like you want me to hit back off the red. That was my concern, is I didn't know if you wanted me to jump off the right wall or if I was supposed to get it in like one cycle. Oh no, I think you don't want me to jump back off the red wall. Okay. Drank some water. Did I drink the water the second time? It's just gonna make it take longer for me to get to your level. I'm gonna have to fill it soon. Yeah, I don't think I'll watch the stage. I'm sure I'll see coverage of it. But even somebody talking about it for an hour will be shorter than it was. Yeah, I don't know if I'm supposed to do that in 10 seconds. They're going for it. Yeah, he's in it. He's in it. Both of them had one of their claws cut before they both decided they didn't want to do it. Or they both decided they didn't want me to do it alone with them. Start writing something you didn't know you were writing, then you go and write something else. And find out you started writing the first thing and sent both. Kinda. If I'm typing and talking, I'll start typing out what I'm saying. Oops. I like that Pud's just watching. I thought you could be in the bed over here getting treats. Yeah. Yeah, that whole setup is really, really awkward there. Really, really, really awkward. And although you can get away with a lot of nonsense in a 10-second level, I'm dying so much just trying to get the vibe. That's pulling the fun out for me. Let me pull it up in the viewer here. Buddy? Viewer? Where the hell's it opening? Oh, there we go. Looks like it isn't too long. Let me pull it up over here so we can look at it. Oh yeah, there really isn't that much to it besides that jump. Yeah, I don't mind the precision of the on-offs here, but I'm struggling with after I go from here to here to here and then back to here. Sports. Where's my scribbler? From here we're going up to this one and then onto the wall here. But I don't see how we're possibly doing it that high. I feel like we're always going to do it here, so we're going to have to kick off the on-off up onto this. Which I'm not sure if that cost me too much time or what the, Oh, my draw on screen tool is all messed up. Well, that might just be this scene. I should have stopped fucking with it. We'll see where it is in a sec here. But then coming out of this pipe and having to jump on this to do this is such an awkward input versus, like, anything else. Versus anything that had me jump in the direction I was already kind of going. Yeah. Like over here, and then having something else up here. Yeah, very awkward. I also really hate when the, when you're doing stuff off screen on the top there. I don't love that. I don't know what's going on with this. I don't love that. I don't love that in total. Wish it flowed a little bit more, more clean. More easy to understand. Oh, somebody wants to see all the cat cams. What is that? 3, 1, 2, 3. What's going on with the filter on that one? The filter break on all of them? Oh, the mask name changed. That's why it's weird. Let me fix that. Yeah, I changed the name of the mask because I was really pissed off what it was. Close. There we go. There we go. Kaleidoscope cat cam. Fight continues. Yeah, there's a little bit of roaring, a little bit of noises they're making. It's so easy to do that entirely wrong and grab the other one there. There we go. Hey, we cleared it. Yeah, I still feel like the overall structure is really, really awkward. When it's working, it works pretty good, and I feel like you could lay it out in a way that it could work really good and feel really good overall. Like, it's not the worst. You can really get away with a lot of nonsense in a 10-second level. I still wish it was just a little less awkward. Oh, Hot Dog left to chase Pud. Now it's just Crackers. Ugh. Can't forget that your cat is a tiny lion. Sometimes they roar. Yeah, Crackers make some roar noise. He grumbles a lot. He hisses for fun. He's the only cat I ever have had that hisses to be like, fuck off. Fuck off. Like, just little fuck offs, not big fuck offs. Just a little bit of like, you're being a bitch. Like, if you scoot him through the door with your foot a little, he gets mad. But he used to be real weird about feet. We used to have to wear shoes around him because he'd get so mad at feet. So maybe there's still a little bit of that in him. 1KD. 7GG. He's making such a grumpy face right now. He thinks he won the fight. Hot Dog left to chase Pud. Stupid. You didn't win. Oh, troll level. All right, cool. Ivan and She. Let's see what you got here. Wow, wow, wow. Also 3D World. I'm gonna make your kazoo keep waiting until we get something I'm more familiar with that's funnier to kazoo at. We drank water. He made it easier to see the cat cams. Yeah, he used to just bite feet. He would just bite your feet if your toes were out. Let's take a peek. I'll make the cats go away in a minute. All right. Nice little opening room here. All fish all day. All right. Not going up there. Oh, okay. Potobo's coming at us. We get in front of Potobo? Yeah, we can get. Okay. Oh, do we just duck? We don't just duck. Okay. A lot going on in the first room here. Oh, we just run forward? But that's easy. That was going to be my concern is, you don't need to catch absolutely everything, but it's not the end of the world. We'll come back to that. Hey, if anybody is seeing an ad right now, tell me. Expected that. That's not a big deal as long as we can kind of figure out what we're doing in the first room, and it's just hold right, which... So the player learns not to hit that, and then they hit it again and learn not to hit it, and then they come back and then they just see it. Okay. Come on. Rude. Yeah, we just run forward. No ads yet. It's incoming. Oh, they start in 2 minutes. Oh, ads starts in 2 minutes. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, I ignored it. I set it to just run them like every 30 minutes, and then people will tell me if they get blasted. I thought I told it to put a message in chat, which I should have noticed wasn't there. But it uses the same header on the dashboard here to say an incoming ad break as when an ad is running. So I just saw the timer and thought it was going. Oh, there we go. Hopefully this solve. Yep. All right. Pretty simple so far, but nothing terrible. Nothing terrible to get through. The boomerang, there we go. Okay. All right, hold right, and then wait. Wait on that flower's gonna annoy me a little bit here. Good at Mario Maker. Eat coffee. Got to hold right. You can hear somebody ripping up one of the couches. Yeah, that stupid stuff that they give you, that you can buy to put on couches and stuff so cats won't scratch it, that's just carpet with like foil backing. All my cats just love to scratch it. They just like it. I'm gonna put it on a scratching post. But it is not useful there. This stupid foil tape, I just put some foil tape that I had directly on the couch. Crackers will not touch that shit. Your couch will look stupid, like it's paranoid about stuff, but it made them stop it. So I'm gonna cover that whole fucking couch's corners in that foil tape, and it's gonna look so bad, but it'll keep them off it. Okay, so just trigger it and go back, probably. Oh, I must have been holding Y and then it just triggered. That must have been what it was. Oh, man. Yeah, you have to be holding right when you load in. Then you just have to wait 5 goddamn seconds for a plant. Oh, yeah. See, there's the chat message. Well, I probably should have left it as an announce because it just looks like a regular chat message. Oh, yeah. When you bonk your head, it runs. Okay. So I did that, and I held jump, and then it started running on the ground, which blew it off. Okay. Oh, crackers. You're breathing pretty hard, buddy. Yeah. Okay, whatever's up there breaks. Well, you give me the option to ditch the hat. You probably want me to downgrade, but I can't see why I wouldn't be able to crawl back through here, so... Okay. Okay, I think there are other ways to check and make sure the player damage is down that are less obtuse, but okay. Yeah, yippers, yeah. Figured I was gonna have to dodge back to the left. Really, I had to go fast. So no ads? Did anybody get hit with an ad? To me, Stickly. That's a username. Thanks for dropping a love on the queue. How you doing tonight? You sub, yep. Yeah, I feel like I found enough people talking about that. I'm pretty confident that the whole politics flagging works. Didn't kill him that time. But I also never trust things that I read, and Twitch is, you know, it's Amazon. They like their weird stuff. They like their dark patterns. And, you know, it always also feels like the littlest strings. Oh, oh. I left all the cat cameras on. Oh, pud. Off some of these extra cat cameras. Here we go. One more. Downgrade. Yeah, I feel like you could just have the player do like a little spike maze. You could even set up a like a little fake out question mark block in there so you have a little troll for the player to investigate. Okay, they're coming out of pipes. You can even get kind of a hint at what's happening there if you twirl high there. Pretty easy to dodge. No hat. Okay, I'm gonna go in this door. Weird. Pretty weird. There is a guide. Very active Discord. Yeah, I'm curious then, if I wasn't supposed to have the hat, then would something else have changed? I mean, we'll drop it and we'll take a look. But yeah, start simple and well enough. A little bit of a weight there that pisses me off, but then it starts to kind of come to basically a sniper thwomp with extra steps and then some kind of a little bit amateurish-y things. Oop, 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 oop. Dottie, how you doing tonight? A little while since I saw you. How's everything going? Doggy's looking very cute. Wish you would come to the other spot. Oh yeah, I think you could use a little crusher too. Since you had crusher set up elsewhere, you could use just a single tile crusher to leave the player. Yeah, you could definitely downgrade the player faster than that. That is a lazy downgrade. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, this one we just go fast. One time before work. I remember work. So I was supposed to take damage on the way out? Oh, maybe this is supposed to be a long jump setup? I feel like that's too long to long jump, and I feel like I can definitely drop the hat there, too. We'll mess with it a little bit more. It's not totally clear what your expectation is, but I feel like dropping on the left is tough. There's a lot to expect. Dropping on the right is easy, but seems unintentional. I got an implant put into my stupid tooth that broke, and it feels really weird. It's nice to have all my teeth. but I'm extremely aware that it's in my mouth. Yeah, this kind of sets the player up for another long wait. It doesn't seem like there's really any alternative to that wait either. I really feel like I'm missing something. Got everything up. Oh, and we're so far away from it that we don't hear the friggin' blocks. Oh, that's annoying. I wish we could hear the blocks collapsing. It would be nice if that was a little closer. You could just leave the whole upper area open, and then it would be a less conspicuous area for your complicated sniper swamp setup. Correct yell. I don't know why. Heidi isn't home. We can do it there. Nothing changes here if we do. That looks way too long to be a double or a long jump. No, it is long jump. Okay. Okay, there's a checkpoint. Go back in pipe. Okay. Yeah, definitely take a look at the guide. Take a look at the Discord as well. Like, you definitely have a lot of the core concept down. Better than a lot of people do when they're starting or just trying to make relatively new to make control levels. Or maybe it's just 3D World is weird for you, but it definitely feels like it's missing a little bit. Missing a little flair. Okay. No Kaizo block means I can look at these and see what you're setting up here. Okay, that does poof him. Alright. I'm still looking for it. I had a second interview last week. Hoping to hear back this week. I haven't heard from anybody else in a while. IP is not doing so hot, though. I've seen some crazy suggestions. One of the ones I really liked was just say you know everything. Like, they're like, one of the things they asked me, are you familiar with Citrix? Citrix's virtual desktop platform? I haven't used it, really. I haven't really used it at all. I'm familiar with it, but I should have just said yes. Say yes. Say yes to everything. Like, oh, yeah. We use that at one of the places I worked at. I'm very familiar with it. And then if they actually give you an offer, you fucking schedule a demo. Schedule a demo with Citrix. Be like, hey, we're looking at rolling this out with a large org. I have a small MSP, but I'm supporting a pretty large org. Give me a demo of fucking Citrix. And get them to set you up a demo instance and play with it for a week. And boom, you know Citrix. Oh. So, long jump. And then that. Okay. I don't totally understand the need. Oh, okay, because it locks it out, but it doesn't kill those. Only kills them if you hit it twice like I did. Esport. Yeah, I've used other virtual desktop applications in a real similar vein, and I'm sure it wouldn't be hard at all for me to figure it out. But if I say I don't know it, and the other guy says, oh, yeah, Blast 2 shops or Citrix shops, they're going to go with that guy. We are at, sir. Ma'am? What's the gender neutral? Sir, ma'am. You're actually doing a twice at CP1. Okay. Oh, and then you're gonna actually CP1 me, but when we scroll the camera up here, we don't see those on-off blocks up there. So I feel like the CP1 will be pretty clear one way or the other. But okay. It's a choice. It's weird, but it's fine. I think I can cheese out, can I die at all? I think I can cheese out the flagpole there. Let me try flipping it. Yeah. I can cheese out the flagpole there, it looks like. Okay, so let's see what the intended experience was for the player then. And back to the penis. Okay. Long stretch to CP1, pretty short to CP2. Nothing made me feel like we were moving towards CP. Oh, the other door. Yeah, that's the other door for the wiener. Yeah, the twice feels unnecessary. Yeah, we can't go in the yellow pipe at all. So it's just a fake out for the other pipe. Yeah, very weird. Oh, then what's the intended player experience here? Like, how do you want me to solve this? Which doesn't flip twice there. I didn't think it was enterable anyway, but... So this seems like a necessary solution? Try one, realize it's two, die, and come back. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, weird. You know, if it's especially if it's like your first effort to make a troll level, it is a better effort than a lot make. Take a look here at the profile. But the overall experience, wasn't great, but definitely could be polished into something that was a little better. Yeah, we talked about weights. There were a couple of weights. There was a long stretch from CP1 to CP2, which seemed like you were just trying to cram too much in, but then it was really short after that, like you kind of gave up. And the CP2 gag doesn't really read. The twice CP1 doesn't really scan because we know we have CP1 already, because we have CP1 and we're like 20 seconds away from it, and we're not goldfish. Wonder if there's other ones in here. That was the first shot. Maybe first shot at a troll level. Yeah, looks like pretty traditional stuff otherwise. No, there was another one that we looked at. Looks like the same title card. No, that's the one we just looked at. Another troll level in there from 2022. Oh, okay. It's quite old too. It's from 2020. With that information, that's a pretty good effort for trying out 3D World stuff. It's better than what I did when I was messing with 3D World. Yeah. Now there's a world out there for more of those. Yeah. Not the worst. The best. Some of that might have just been fiddling around with 3D World for the first time, though. That's what I would guess. Sticky. Stickly. Buddy of mine's name is... Or, nickname is Sticky. 2Q, 39Q. V6G. Defense changed my name. Ah. Did you start making good levels also? Change your name. No, it looks like you... oh, interesting. Is it still the same account, or did you make a new account? Oh, no, it does. That's weird. Look at that. Okay. Yeah, weird. It does still show the previous matches and everything. Weird. 3 out of 300. I have a floating coin. Oh. Got the turbo set up on one of these profiles. No. No, I should really bind a turbo button. Oh, that's still screen capture. Baker Boy, how you doing tonight? I can't believe I didn't put turbo on one of these. Now I'm grabbing a video. Doing all right? Locked door is... Oh, so we're also going to return back. Oh, you're intending for the player to use the sub-screen spike wall here, aren't you? That's what you're going for. Okay, that's interesting. It's still pretty miserable, but it's interesting. Ow. I feel like you could get the same experience by just giving the player a one-way to kick off of. It'd be a little less annoying. You don't pick up on Right Me Stick Sickly's name drop from 90s Nickelodeon. You know, I was never big into the console wars. You know, you like Genesis, that's fine. You like PlayStation, that's fine, you know. But man, I was definitely more Cartoon Network than Nickelodeon. I feel like it took a long time for Nickelodeon to start having decent stuff. So yeah, it doesn't stick out. I'll just assume it's Rugrats. Right to me, sticks quickly. I'm guessing it's just this. It's probably just this. Let's take a look at the viewer here. It's just this and then go back. Oh, I bet it's this and then go back and then something worse. Let's see. Looks like something worse. Pull it up here so we can all take a little peek. Yikes. Yikes. Yeah, whatever compels you does not interest me. Blank subworld? Blank subworld. Yeah, and then we just go back and do the same thing. Spikes get lower on the upper part on the way back, but not in a way that really matters because you're always kind of going to be at that height anyway. And we do the door, and then you need to... Oh, God. You want the player to react on the door? Yeah. Yeah, we're not going to be able to jump high enough to twirl in there, in that little hole, are we? Oh, you might be able to twirl back against this to get enough height. I still think your idea was that you wanted the player to react. Yikes. Jordan Janai play this. I don't know who that is. They like to suffer. Yeah, don't like. Do not like. Like. I don't think necessarily doing that little jump off the bottom there. Oh, yeah, and then the timing, too. Yeah, and then the time. Oh, yeah, what's the, clear time is 40 seconds, 42 out of 50. Either react or twirl back. You might not have time to twirl back and do it. You're expecting that. Yeah, you're expecting the player to react out the gate there. Yeah, that's rough. I feel like there's a better build here of using one ways to set up basically the same thing without requiring the player to go below the stage. Yeah, or something that's a little less awkward. It's too bad we can't place half a one way, half off screen, but we can't. But yeah, just one of those. It's more stuff that really just feels like it's a bean burrito. Just don't call it that. I mean, at least there's a skill to it. There's definitely a skill to it. It's kind of a precision experience. I still think it's pretty rough. That you're just making the player... It's that, like, shell jump training thing, where the player has to do the same thing 5 times over and over, but there's no real evolution until the last thing, which is a dick move, and then do it all again. Now go backwards. And then the last thing is a reaction check, which feels really bad. Feels really bad for anybody who does finally make it there and then falls straight down and misses the jump or bonks because they didn't realize they had to hold right. Coming out of that door just feels rude. good opportunity to do a pipe instead of a door. Have the locked door go to a pipe and the pipe go to the end. Or don't troll the player at the end unless you're making a troll level. Baker boy, let's see what you got. Yeah, I would especially say always avoid trolls. Always avoid trolls unless you're making a troll. Or it's not fatal. Or UTG. Take a peek. Got another traditional. Cool. Oh, what did I do wrong here? RSB. I got a 1 in there. Fort. QTG. Fort. Cats look really cute. Oh. Esports. I missed that. I think I missed that drink some water there. Serious Billy. Down weird. Almost out of water. I'm gonna heat up a little bit. Cat's doing pretty good. Crackers has something going on with his fucking lungs. He's been on. First he had injected antibiotics. Now he's on oral antibiotics. And it seems like it's still a problem. So we're gonna have to take another look, and it's gonna be really expensive and horrible, probably. Cumulus Cliffs Castle. Cumulus. Come. I hope he feels better. Yeah. Other ones are good. We got I got some of that the new food with the allergy stuff in it. The magic chicken allergy stuff. Google it. Is that a little secret? Oh, that's cute. Thank you, Super Mario World, for ruining me. And Pud isn't giving me so many allergies when he touches me, so I can pick him up now and hold him, and now he just scratches the hell out of me. Yeah, he can lick me now, and he's going to be more normal. Seems like it's good for him to have more interaction than previously. I would always pet him and everything. I would just have to wash my hands after. Now I can just pet him whenever I see him. Without it being a whole thing. God damn it. Yeah, I've always had pretty mild cat allergies, but Pud, whenever he licks me, or if I touch him too much, it would absolutely riddle me with allergies for the whole day. If he licked me at all, I would break out in hives. Now it's just pretty normal. I want to go down there, but I'm pretty sure it's just going to kill me. Oh, nope, there is something down there. I'm going to go back and look at it. Oh my god, Hot Dog's being really cute. He was buried his little face in his... Oh my god, I hate dry bones in Super Mario World. Esports. Esports. I figured the lava would be in the middle, or in the sides, and the middle would be safe. Oops. Some coins down there below the camera barrier could help the player steer in the right direction. Imply where the player should aim as they're falling straight down. Oh, I'm smart and good at Mario Maker. I did. I found I slid right in. Slid right into the hot pocket. Dow is over 1,000. The next fucking Smash tournament I go to, me and some of the people I play with always think, like, the dumbest Johns are really funny. As a response to either criticism or something stupid happening. So constantly like, oh, it's my controller. Your controller's interfering with my controller. Drop frames, you know. Somebody installed hacks on this one to make that happen. You're cheating. Now it's constantly gonna be like, come on, the Dow's over 50,000. You can't be doing this. I think I can just chuck him at coins, right? Yeah, there we go. Hey, buddy. Squink, how you doing tonight? Thanks for dropping a level in there. Drink some water. Funny thing just happened. You got a puppy, trying to train it to go outside to shit. Also taking the carpet out. Doesn't poop on the wood floor, only carpet. Gross. That sucks. At least you're getting the carpets out, though. Found a little more water in there. Yeah, at least you're getting the carpets out and it doesn't prefer the wood. Doesn't reach. Good. Well, not unless somebody shits on the drapes. Ugh. Heidi's mom got a dog, but they're like training it to piss and shit on those pads, but it's really bad at it. It's one of those really tiny little dogs. And it doesn't, I don't understand the people who get dogs and then don't want to take them outside. Like, if you're getting a dog, you need to fucking take it outside. Your dog needs to go outside. Your dog wants to go outside. That is where your dog should poop. Just because a dog is little doesn't mean you shouldn't train it. Because what it boils down to is they bring it everywhere. And they don't bring pads. They don't set pads up. So it just pisses and shits on other people's floors. And that's just a, oops. That's just the thing that happens. And it makes me furious. And everybody's just like, no, that's normal. Not normal. Do not like. I'm gonna fly up there and look. I'm glad there was something up there. I'm bringing this guy with me. Figured it'd be a red coin. Yeah, they're really bad dog owners. Makes me feel bad for a little dog. Does he get crushed? Oh, I guess. Probably not, though, right? It probably just goes right through. Simple little arena, though. Better than doing something crazy. Wow, we missed a lot of red coins. Yeah, good stuff. Slamming Roy in the face with the dragon was good vibes. With the Mega Koopa? I guess that's kind of, they've kind of got a dragon face on them. Yeah, GG's. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, the lava pit was the only thing that kind of stood out. It's like a secret you could accidentally plop into the wrong place. Oh, that one we could have done the kazoo on. It's just sitting there waiting. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, nothing else sticks out. Boss arena was a little simple, but nothing wrong with that either. Roy's gonna do Roy stuff. Yeah. Good stuff. Squink, let's see what you got. We will find something to play the kazoo over. JQG. There. Go find SMB3 snow level with the search. Black Sabbath, Sweet Leaf. Be a master of reality and enjoy your taco. The Beast 721 Team Music. Familiar with the Beast. A little bit. But I'm not familiar enough to recognize what the quote is supposed to be or refer to. Not really familiar with Black Sabbath. Oops. How do I do that? Wait, did Black Sabbath do Paint It Black? Were they the original ones who did it? No, that was Rolling Stones. Yeah, not real familiar with Black Sabbath. No. No, fuck off. I like those bounce indicators. Those are cute. I didn't say all that. I just assumed. I can be pretty bad at pop music and classic rock stuff in general. There we go. Yeah, I like those big hold jump indicators. Oops, fucked it up again. I have trouble executing there, but I feel like it's on me still. Copy. Flow's good up until that point. I think I'm just missing it. Serious Billy, thanks for dropping something in there. Clear the level. Oops. What is wrong with my fingers? There we go. Okay. Caught that one late a couple of times. Oops. Getting worse. Spam Y. Spam Y as we get in there. If we edge jump, we might hit the spikes. Oops, missed it. You can pull back. That's what she said. We managed to squish through the hole the first time, which made me feel like I couldn't hesitate there. Get it. Oops. Blind. Grumper got me. There we go. I'm in trouble. Oh, I was fine. Oh yeah, once we're doing it right. Once we're doing it right, we're on it. Bam. Y to the beat. I was gonna say I didn't even notice, but I keep not noticing because I keep fucking it up. I'm gonna really sad if like the midterm advertising starts to pick up, and then not only is it not ad-free, but people start telling me like, oops. How am I doing that? I don't feel like I'm touching the home button at all. I must just be pushing a little too hard and grabbing it. It feels like I'm not. Oops, there we go. I was a little more surprised, mother trucker, than I intended, but I was going for stab on the beat when possible. I like that. I like rhythm stuff. I guess it just didn't jump out to me. Oh, I tried to do it. I'm just gonna spam it. Yeah, is anyone getting ads? I don't think we're doing it. I don't think we're seeing them. I think we did it. I think we found the trick. And it's to be exactly political enough to be like, oh no, we need that content label. But also, we had the content label without any real explicit political discussion. It just happens. I mean, it happens. That's why I have it on there, because it's going to come up. Wieners are going to come up. Other stuff's going to come up. Yeah, I think we have it figured out. I think we found the cheat code for no ads. Oh, it definitely... The thing that makes me really think that we nailed it, like, I still want to know if we fucked it up, but the fact that I have 0 ad revenue forever makes me feel like, yeah, we did it. We did it as soon as those labels were available. Is Yu-Gi-Oh! Power of Chaos music when you lose a match? What? Yeah, I think the trick is just that you need the political content classification, maybe political and sexual content classification, and then there's just that's what I saw people saying, is that there are no ads in those pools. I'm gonna level. I think the song in level is Black Sabbath, Sweet Leaf. Sweet lead. Sweet leaf. Sweet lead? Oh, all the cats are passed out. Oops. Is the feet pics for sale tag? That it's the feet pics, yep. Oh, maybe. That would also make me happy. You know, nobody buys the feet pics either. We've made exactly... How is that happening? I don't feel like that's me. Only one controller connected. Wait, it says one's connected by USB. Oh yeah, this has a dongle on it. No other controllers connected. I'm not wired. Well, I'm kind of wired. It's 2.4 gigahertz. I must be doing it. They copy Yu-Gi-Oh! Since is very similar, and this is newer. I'm not a classic rock expert, but I would bet one of my nuts that this is not copied from Yu-Gi-Oh! I think Black Sabbath was going before Yu-Gi-Oh! Existed. Yeah, I must just be managing to catch the home button. It's really hard to hit it with the bottom of my thumb. I don't know how I'm doing that, but I must be doing it. But I can disable it. I can disable it in the little thing for the controller. video was from ancient Egypt. The song is from 74. Hieroglyphs were just some manga panels. That's what it was. Okay, there we go. Oh, good. And then there's no pressure thing here. Oh, throw bomb. Freaking me out. Almost dropped that one. Oh, I didn't see the Z in there. That's that fucking hurt argument with dipshits. That was a Johnny Cash song before a Nine Inch Nails song that the dumbest people on earth want to argue about. I assume that happens a lot less in bars now that everybody has the internet in their pocket. But there's nothing more annoying than some drunk asshole being like, "Nuh-uh, I know it. It doesn't sound like it's a Nine Inch Nails song. Your choice is wrong." That's the smoke break section before CP. That's the smoke. Oh, I keep messing up the I want to hold on the note block there, but I need to actually push it. Got him. Oh, yeah, it's the, I guess it's that runoff there that's dropping the hat that's making me think, oh, I won't have to tap it again. Because we're doing a lot of them correctly on note blocks before that. That's all. Another abbreviation of checkpoint that isn't, CP. Cheese pizza. I'm sorry, but Epstein and his gaggle of planet-controlling presidents and princes can't stop me from abbreviating checkpoint. H. But we don't get H's here. It'd be nice if we had H's. We could have checkpoints and H's. I swear to God, I'm not doing it. I'm not touching it. It's so... like, my thumb would have to, like, bend in to touch it. Is there any chance the other one's connecting down here? Battery low? I don't think. No, it was on the charger before this. I'm just going to change grip. See if that disconnects whatever it was doing, but whatever it is, it must be disconnecting and connecting intermittently. Because, yeah, if the controller's if this controller's disconnecting, Mario Maker would go into the, I think Hold Start disconnects this one. Mario Maker will go into the, please connect to controller mode. I'm pretty sure. Okay, I really don't like... oh, yeah, it will. Okay. I won't go home. And connecting another controller wouldn't go home either, so it must be my fingers. Taking its sweet time. There it goes. Okay, we're back. BlasterSam, thanks for dropping a level in the queue. How you doing tonight? Did we seriously softlock Mario Maker? Holy shit! Oh, I've made a Mario Maker discovery. Oh. No, it's almost like it's waiting for the rest of the audio to play out. Yeah, animations are still going. It's showing us the death marks and everything. You can see the death X's on screen. I think we disconnected the controller in the middle of whatever the death routine is. Just totally shit itself. Just totally shit itself. Quick save state the memory. Yeah, I mean, we took a recording. Oh, let's see if we put it to sleep and wake it back up. I don't think that'll do anything, but I'm gonna try it. Guess my level has glitches. I guess they all do now, huh? You found a way to overflow the memory. Oh, quick plug in a flash drive. Don't you wake up on the home button? I thought this controller could wake it up. I'm gonna be sad if it can't. I'll wake it up myself. I thought they patched it in for the 8-bit DOS. And we're back. Nintendo does want more money. The Switch 2 Pro controller is a real piece of shit. Alright, from the top. Yeah, we found a crash. That's cool. If you disconnect your controller at the exact right time, you can crash the game right there. You can crash the game instead of dying. And get yourself some animated Mario Maker wallpaper. Yeah, I can't even think of a good use for it in like a troll level. Oh, actually, okay, 2-player troll level. And then instructing the player to push the pair button on a Joy-Con. I wonder if it's always with the control one. Like if it always happens with the controller pair screen. No, you'd have to make somebody do something while they were dying. Oh, it'd be hard. It'd be really hard to find any use for that glitch at all. Oh, it's not even in there. All right, let's try this again. Oh, and we lose the checkpoint too. Thanks for that, Nintendo. Okay, XY. JQG. Die during making in test mode. Get black hole. Ugh. Oh yeah, somebody has to have messed her. Yeah, it might be a Switch 2 thing. Might be something specific to the way the Switch 2 controller pairing thing works a little bit differently. Has anybody messed around with force closing Mario Maker or ejecting Mario Maker cartridges during the save process while you're saving a level? I assume somebody had to have played with that at some point. But sometimes you can get some really cool glitches. Oops. Back to the same death as before. Oops. And again. I keep trying to think of like some funny way to do that. But you'd have to like give the player a specific instruction mid-death with like an on-screen hint. And they'd have to do it at the right time. And then the only thing you're gonna get out of it is like, wait a sec. Oh, I guess you could do plug in your controller and then unplug your controller. That might work. The only thing you're going to get out of it is soft lock. That makes such a dumb Unomas level. If you just made a Unomas level that like set that up, was like, okay, plug in your controller now, unplug your controller in the middle of this while you fall, and then it's timed out so that you die as the repair thing comes up. Then you're like, wait, that's weird. You repair your controller, and then boom, you're soft locked. Then you crash. And then you close it, and you reopen it, and you can't find the level code again because it's not in your recently played. And you're like, what the fuck? And then your endless... Ooh, I wonder if your endless run clears in that state. It probably still remembers that you were just on a level. And then just moves on to a new level. Gotcha, Toad. How you doing tonight? Follow this specific list of directions and softy. Yep. Oh. Unomas. Soft serve ice cream. Soft lock served ice cream. Softy served ice cream. Hard lock. Oh, hard pack ice cream. Ratch, thanks for dropping something in there. Serious Billy, you're gonna run out. Nope, still a little water. Still something in there I could swallow. Soft serve blocks. I'm gonna make drink water more expensive. Then you will. What she said. Very weird to go from having not a tooth in like one of your back molars to having a tooth. I had a root canal done on that tooth in the back right. It's like the back right, second last tooth back here. You can probably see it in the camera. Yeah, see, it don't latch for shit. Thanks, dickhead. Ugh, I can't wait to call them and them to tell me, oh no, it'll match better later, but it won't. It's gonna be that color forever. It's friggin' enamel or whatever. I had a root canal as a kid with some shitty-ass dentist who did root canals for poor people like 30 friggin' years ago. And they put a steel crown on it, and I guess at the time they didn't tell you, like, oh, by the way, these are really temporary. I don't know, because we never followed up and had it replaced when I was a kid, and I had it throughout my adult life, and it was a constant problem, got infected all the time. Smoke break. I forgot again. Go back! Oh, I can't go back. Unable to smoke them if I got them. I got infected all the time, had problems, but never had dental insurance to actually address it. And then eventually, oh no, I did get it redone when I had dental insurance. They redid the root canal. The lady had no idea what the fuck was going on in there and was like, you're not supposed to just have steel with holes in it forever. That's wrong. That's very wrong, but I'll do what I can. But yeah, the tooth was pretty fucked. At some point, while I was flossing, the tooth just cracked apart, fell out, broke off. Just broke off, just flossing, boop, tooth falls off. Tooth breaks off. There's just a fucking stump in there. Which was really fucking gross, and one of those things that, like, seems like a nightmare. Like, oh, okay, wait, this isn't real. Teeth don't fall out like this. Here we go. Got it. Got it. I don't know if I did that right. Oh, I fucked it up. I bounced on it. More water. I'm gonna put a longer cooldown on that too. More water at the bottom. Yeah, was missing for a long time. Nothing in there. Couldn't afford an implant. The dentist that I had when I had, you know, normal jobs was like, oh yeah, I'm learning to do implants professionally, so I'll give you a big discount if you let me do it. And I was like, yeah, great. But she kept not being ready to schedule it yet, and then she moved. Moved to a different practice. Can't find her. They wouldn't give me, they had no contact information before, they said. It was very annoying. Because I feel like she should have followed up with me after leaving. I feel like that's something you should do when you're somebody you've been seeing somebody for years. So I finally just got the implant put in and scheduled and taken care of that. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. There's no good part. There's no good punchline here. After many years with nothing there, it's super weird to have a tooth in there. There we go. Leaving. Oh, and there's a flagpole. Barnstorm style. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. That one note block that we struggled with for a while felt a little out, like it didn't flow as well as the other note blocks because it didn't feel like I wasn't ready for the runoff, for the damage boost runoff there, but it all worked. Yeah, it was the only one that stuck out. Not a link level with the vine. On a link level with without the vine? Without the vine. That makes sense, yeah. Without the secret vine. Yeah, good stuff. It's nice to have a tooth back there, though. I got another root canal that the guy who did it, who had like a private practice guy was referred to, who fucked it up. That I probably have to get pulled out and replaced with an implant, which is really goddamn fun. Super fun. GMG. He redid it once, and now he's just like, oh, I don't know, I can't redo it again. Just managed to make it think it's on a track block on the Switch 2. What did you do? Did you find something crazy with the Switch 2 specifically? Mario dislikes communism 4. Here we go. We really got to find something for this kazoo. I'm gonna have to go find one here in a sec. A new black hole? Okay, interesting. We're doing this guy. Into this guy. Oh, that's weird. Do I want this? I feel like I don't want this. Maybe I do. Okay. Well, thank God you already have OBS and all that stuff. It'll suck to try and record clips. Okay, damage. I wonder what this other door is. Oh, probably reset right here. That's probably what this is. And then we're doing, oh, and then we're kind of riding the block over there, it looks like. Okay. I forgot to flip the switch. I'm really good at Mario Maker. There's literally a reset door, and I just immediately went with, no, I'll just kill myself. Oh, deathlock. You grab that mushroom and then immediately take damage. Doesn't seem like we need the fire flowers, so it feels like... Oh, we do need it here, okay. Feels like maybe the goal was to, prevent the player from getting through there without grabbing the fire flower, but... I can just come back and get another one of these. I feel like I can cheese one out, but I'll have to do a little more work. Yeah, actually, that's an interesting thought there, Natalie. Because yeah, if it has you do that, the saw takes away the power up anyways. Oh well, that's the way to do it. Yeah, if it causes weird stuff with whatever it's trying to do, when you disconnect and reconnect the controller, I wonder what other things you could interrupt by doing the same thing. Oh shit. I wonder if you could bypass save restrictions. If you could bypass like level save restrictions that prevent you from saving a corrupted level, or if you could do anything that disrupts the save process. Flip the switch. Looks like we just have to flip it once. Yeah, I don't know what the other switch is for. Secret area. Oh, little return path. That's cute. Oh, oh, oh. Maybe raise that all up a little bit there. It's really easy to get caught on the blowy joey there and drop your jump just because it pushes you up. Oh, actually, you actually could use those two power-ups the same way we use some of the hats in 3D World to do some cool stuff with that. That would be kind of fun to play around with going back and forth between the acorn suit and the propeller suit. Oh yeah, I think we just leave it blue. Yeah, maybe you meant to switch this one? Yeah, we just leave it blue and it stays. We bounce across on this guy and then we're done. Oops. Well, I don't need to go back, but... Yeah, we only had to do it once. We only had to flip it once. Oops. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. I am keep sliding over the bottom every single time. Be a little gentler on the thumb here. Oh, still doing it. Okay. Yeah, just one flip, and then we ride the block. Oh, if you took damage like that there, yeah. I think I could smuggle a mushroom through here. Oh my god. Didn't notice that. Were you flipping the switch again, or, yeah, what were you doing that you didn't notice that? Because if you flip the switch again, it looks like it would fly off. would go down and you'd lose it. Unless you did it after it had already moved. Like after it had already passed that point. Oops. That was the wrong place to stand. I was sick the whole time I made this level, so I never noticed. See, with COVID, you make the brain. You make the brain a little dumb. See? Politics, sensitive social issues, which we should never have ads. It is kind of mind-blowing to me that it seems like it's not public knowledge, though. And on the one hand, I want to go scream about it and like write up a whole thing on testing it. And, oh, I'm an idiot. On the other hand, I recognize that publicizing very widely that there's a way to just not have ads. Esports. Oops. Very likely means we absolutely will get ads. They will fix it. They will fix it. I think it also technically streams to Kick. I set up a thing to do. Oh, there's something up there. To do Kick and YouTube. The YouTube one is broken. It probably needs to just have the key refreshed or whatever. The Kick one probably still works, but I don't even look at the chat on Kick, so somebody could be screaming the N-word in there and I'd never know. I know OBS added their own built-in multi-platform streaming thing that I've been meaning to look at. I just haven't gotten around. And I know Twitch stopped being crazy about not being allowed to respond to chat on other platforms. So I also want to look at it at some point. I'm just very lazy. I have to be in a mood to do a bunch of stuff, and then I'll get a whole bunch of things done on my list of things I'm supposed to do for Twitch. For streaming to be less awful. Aww. No, wait, and then jump across. I wanted to play around with the portrait compositor a little bit too, and just have it be awful. Have it be like 80% cats and then gameplay with cameras on top of it, which I feel like is what you deserve if you're watching a stream. If you're watching a live stream in vertical on your phone. Like, I don't want to be offensive or set anybody off, so I should really choose my words carefully. But you should kill yourself. Oh. Oops. It's just such an awful format for 16:9 content. And like I've seen some people who do it, like I think Juz does it, but it's such a miserable format for vertical content, and I feel like even if it's like, I guess there's probably some good value to up in numbers for advertising purposes, especially if that's where you're gleaning value from. I could see that. But it just seems like such a miserable way to experience 16:9 content. Drink some water. I'm close. Push the straw bag down, but now I'm really getting to the bottom of the barrel there. Oops. I wish we had a checkpoint. Not as good as your previous level. Yeah, it feels like you're still iterating, but you are not really getting something that flows well or has a overall theme or experience for the player. Oops, just crashed the game. But did anything good come of it? But maybe there's some argument to be made for discoverability too, like maybe you do the stupid vertical shit so that it shows up on fucking TikTok and then somebody sees it. I assume when you're shutting your brain off and scrolling through TikTok or whatever people do, that you then get presented live streams with no consent. It just happens. And then you think, oh, that's neat. I'm gonna turn my phone and go watch that on Twitch. Okay, that would be cool. If they let you alternate, if it can take both, if it can ingest both a vertical and sideways stream and just change when you flip it, that would be cool. But when I do get it set up, I will absolutely make sure the vertical stream is the like shittiest possible experience, and it has like a little flashing bumper that is like, please rotate your phone, or I hate you. By the way, that is not the symbol that is used to indicate the thing. That symbol usually means there's a Kaizo block there. What you're looking for is this, and then this is a curve. That should be a curve. So you do this, 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 and then I think you double click this and it turns into a curve. I think those are the rules. I think those are the ways. Okay, I don't think we can. I think I think we're gonna have to spin jump onto him from the platform there. I don't actually understand what we're doing. Putting a stream on your TV? I mean, that's fine. I imagine there's a lot of people who like use their TVs with YouTube and Twitch as if that was, you know, stuff people used to watch. Like TV shows, like live TV shows back when they used to be specific times. Thanks for the follow there. Sody Block
17 underscore has started following. Thank you.
Oops. Well, nothing breaks if I do that, it seems like. Yeah, so that's probably what you were doing. Okay, we can do that. We can do this, and then we can steal the mushroom, and then I can be a cheese ball later. I'm gonna unpublish and replace it with a better level. That, yeah, I'm not sure what you wanted from me there exactly. Uh-oh. I'm gonna try it again here. Oops. Yeah, you can always, stuff like this too, you can always come back to it later and try and pull ideas from it if you still like some part of it, or come back to it down the road when you're trying to make something else, but it feels like a lot of ideas. I think it's on a track claw. Got a broken track. Did you just find a new way to do a broken track? By unplugging the controller? Is that what's happening? Oh. Sody, thanks for dropping a level in the queue. We got one in front of you. Two in front of you. Can't read. Came up with the idea of adding an extra step to the old ritual. Well, does that benefit the ritual? Does that benefit anything? Just having fun? These? Okay, that works. Ritual was fixed after SW2. Oh, or you mean they patched something with the Switch 2? Did they update Mario Maker since the Switch? Oh yeah, yeah. They I think they had to do at least one update for that weird multiplayer issue that we were having, right? I don't remember if they actually published an update or not. Put one more shot here. Long walk to the checkpoint. Oh, we hit the checkpoint. Never mind. Yeah, it seems like it has more. But it never really found its footing. You never really found like a unified theme for the level or a unified concept here. Kind of wall jumping. Oops, oops, oops. It looks like the lower one's still easier, actually. Okay, there we go. All the cats are just in little balls. In cute little balls, except for Cracker's just too big to be a ball. He's a half moon. What is wrong with me today? Yeah, I wasn't playing anything heavily on a D-pad. I was playing a little bit on a little handheld, but that much. I've been playing stick stuff. Yeah, I've been playing stick stuff off stream. I don't know what's making my fingers so bad. This level isn't mainly the stuff I'm not. Those are some negatives. This level isn't mainly the stuff I'm not good at. This level is mainly the stuff you're not good at, or this level isn't the stuff that you're... More times I read that sentence, the more I feel like I'm having a stroke. That's just a sniper thwomp. The little bird tells you. The little birdie tells you not to put not to put thwomps above the player where you can't see them. Even in a troll level, that's a good example of like, don't do this. Find some other way to kill the player other than secret thwomp they can't see. But yeah, there's no way for the player to anticipate that that thwomp is up there. They will always get under it and get murdered without any possibility to avoid it. Oh, that's one too. That's not exact. Like, I could see the line there. I could see the track block and clearly see what you were setting up on track blocks. But that's one of those things that's really hard to deal with, is just how the camera is when you're climbing. That's really easy to overcommit on a jump and then faceplant into something. I wish they gave us camera control objects. It would make things a lot better. One more shots here. I was playing Smash. I was playing a good deal of Smash. I just finished custom controller. I'm playing more Smash Online. There's a new mod that yanks 3 frames of lag off, turns arena play into offline play. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Also works on quick play. Probably cheating. Probably technically cheating. But really it just makes it more playable for people who don't want to get used to 10 frames of lag. Oh. But I don't really intend to use it much with quick play. Just with arena play. So that it feels better. Because people who play quick play are really, really awful people. There's a key over there. I didn't see a fire flower to melt that, but maybe we're coming back to it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. A little more interesting climb than we had before. Yeah, like there's little tidbits of like ideas that work, like swapping the power-ups in the very beginning of the level. That could be something that you could lean into and be like, oh, let's do a level where we're covering a lot of ground and platforming through stuff like this with an open pit at the bottom while swapping back and forth between the propeller hat and the acorn hat and other power-ups like that. Doing this kind of thing where we're like extracting a Yoshi and bringing him to get a key while doing some platforming with some Sawblades and some Potobos who really want to be in the way. Oops. I just woke himself up. Okay, that definitely hit the, fuse. Yeah, players can end up pretty much waiting for these guys to cycle out of the way. Will they end up being less of an obstacle you have to dodge and more of an obstacle that you have to wait for? I think you'd be better off setting up one on one side and one on the other side. So the player is dodging around them, but not just waiting them out. Okay, punishing. Very punishing. Failure there really hurts. Yeah, basically the end of the level, so if you die, I would just quit. Alright. Yeah, there are little tidbits of decent ideas there that could be a good level. You could take any one of those. You could just take one of those and lean into it and be like, you know what? Actually, let's do a level. Let's do a new level where Mario likes communism and he just gets all the acorns and he gets all the propeller mushrooms and he eats them. I guess that's capitalism. He gets all the mushrooms. Okay, next, BlasterSam. See what you got here. 7 and 5. RW8. LRG. What do you want me to take a look at here, Sam? Yeah, you were making pretty rough stuff, weren't you? Maybe not. I don't see any booze. Thought it was rough stuff. Oh yeah, there was one I liked. What do you want me to take a look at here, Sam? Is it starting to get repetitive? Yeah. Yeah, a lot of revisions on one concept can be tough too. That can also be another good reason to just shelve it and work on something else. Try to start with something simpler, especially if it feels like you're having trouble getting anything going. Sam? Mr. Sam? Mr. BlasterSam? I suspect he may have left. We'll give it a minute, then we'll move on. We'll do this. Oh, let's see if we can find one that has a recognizable song, like Underground or Somebody Likes New Soup. Wow, all New Soup in 3D World. There's one Super Mario Bros. One. Nightmare difficulty Ice Climber. Imagine never making a single SMB3 or Super Mario World themed level ever in your whole life. Airship? What's the airship theme in SMB? We'll look and see. By BlasterSam YouTube. Your last name is YouTube? That's such a weird name. Audio's a little quiet on the Switch. This one? Oh no, that's really boring. That's really not a kazoo accompaniment. I just wanted one I recognized because then it's funny enough to stick to. But yeah, I think he's gone. So let's go find something real quick. Then we'll move on with the queue here. The old refresh, see if anything sticks out here. Oh yeah, water theme in SMB3 is also pretty sticky outy. Super World. It's so late. That's so late. We moved on from you. We looked at a level for a second, then we left. We can drop another one in there after we do the other dumb thing I'm doing here. I think we have, let's see here. Yeah, we can specify a style. SMB3, you can specify a theme too. Yeah, I never mess with this, but this is neat. I still really miss the, the bookmark site, but that's really neat. Oh, you can even, be jingoist if you want. My region, Europe, Asia, and other. Oh, and we can do tags. I still really miss the bookmarks. We waited so long in the kazoo, but I didn't want to break it in on me trying to accompany something I'm not familiar with, and then laughing and then giving up and being like, those are your 9,000 points. Feels bad. Feels bad for the new one. It's the exact same as the orange one. I just threw out the plastic thing that goes on top of it. 10K likes. That's the name of the level. Name of the level. Let's look at the first one. Look at that. Feeling easy. 4%. 4% is expert, huh? Really, I can't get as high as it starts with how low it goes. This is my absolute favorite track in Mario Maker, though. Using a GameCube controller? I wish. I don't wish. The D-pad on the GameCube controller is horrible. I'm using an 8-Bito Pro 3. Got a clicky D-pad, which I really, really like. But the 8-Bito Pro line has always been really great controllers. This one is GameCube colored and flavored, kind of. A little loud. There we go. A little dial. Little dial is real sensitive. For my Switch audio. I used to make custom GameCube controllers. I like the GameCube controller alright, but the trigger buttons on the GameCube controller, they trigger my fingers to feel bad. Oops. They trigger these guys. My pointer fingers don't like it, so I moved on to a Pro controller for Smash. I should probably sell the oh, well, cute setup at the end. That's great. No Joy-Cons. No, Joy-Cons kill me. I liked the Joy-Cons for Zelda initially. I really like a split controller. I use so I have a pair of Pro Joy-Cons from MOBA in bed that I use so I can keep my hands separate because that's really nice on my wrists. But for a lot of things I end up just using these guys. Using either this one or one of the other 8-Bito ones that has sticks that's Xbox shaped. That's fun. Do. Alright. Yeah, Sam, you're welcome to drop another one in there, but never there. There when I call for you. I think you might be in. Honestly, how many people are really doing Mario Maker at this point? I feel like, you know, it can't really be that hard to wait in queue. I get it. I don't want to wait in queue either. I don't like waiting in lines. I don't like waiting forever to see a level get played. But I just don't do it. Another one of those can't hit levels. Boss rooms, no hit run. Oh god. You want a boss rush room? Boss rush with no damage? Oh, with the clear condition. Oh man. Which also means no checkpoints. Oh man. And then the next one was the Mario 3 snow theme. Hey. A little bit of a flaw here with your setup. Yeah, after you do the little room, a little annoying to get the thing here. There we go. Kind of wish he would just throw them. Kind of wish it was a little closer, I guess. I'm gonna stay over here where it's safe. It looks like we are doing a loop and flipping the on-off switch. That's kind of fun. I feel like Firebar would work really good here, rather than Fireballs, rather than Potobos. We have Firebars in SMB3, right? For some reason I feel like we don't. We definitely do. We definitely do. Okay, well, at least these aren't actual, like, full, ridiculous boss fights. That worried me. I have strong feelings about boss rush levels. I still feel like you would benefit from checking if the player has a power-up. And then allowing the player to checkpoint after each little segment, or maybe before the actual boss fight. Because this is more annoying when I'm waiting for him, when I really can't take damage. I really just want him to come back down here. There we go. Yes, the kazoo is back. We have it again. Oh, I'm going up there. I'm going to be really mad if you kill me. Okay, just a little secret. It could be more. It could be more than just one up. That would be nice. A cute little secret at the end there. Yeah. Yeah, I always feel like you benefit from trying to figure out a way to avoid the clear condition. I don't feel like clear conditions really ever bring anything. It's just kind of a lazy execution challenge, because you can check if the player took damage or not by giving them a mushroom and then doing a power-up check after the fight. But if that feels cheap or unnecessary, yeah, so does the clear condition, right? And that gives you the benefit of being able to checkpoint, of giving the player a checkpoint maybe before the boss fight. Which, it wasn't a crazy long level by any means, but I feel like it was long enough that a checkpoint would have been nice, because if I kept dying on the boss, I would be really annoyed that it wasn't a hard level, it was just kind of arbitrarily difficult. Avoid arbitrary difficulty. But it's okay. The actual experience is fine. The actual experience in the level is fine. That was over 50,000, okay? LT. Just in my head constantly. Also, Starblast, thanks for dropping another one in there. Maybe you'll be there when we get to it, right? The heat way too high. Let me just pull it up here because it's funny. It's funny to me. Oh, hang on. Oh, I'm pretty happy with it. That's the type of thing that will get me going. If I saw somebody calling her a demon with that picture, I was like, I could make this worse. I could put the Dow in her mouth. First, I tried to make the Dow out of teeth for like 10 minutes, then I gave up. And then just made the mouth big. Put the words, the Dow, in there. My TED Talk? Okay. 62H. Maker code? Choose between Sunken Hotel, Dodging Gallery, or 1-3, but the ending gets harder. Oh, and even with clear percents. Wow. Uploaded. 1-3, but the ending gets harder. Has a 0.15 clear percent. Feels like that's way too hard. But I'm really curious what the hell you're doing. Oh, only one clear also. What the hell is it? Well, there's some whole thing going on over there. Well, you can keep your secrets on that one. Oh, god damn it. That's a low clear rate. I'm curious, but I'm not that curious. GDX. Gel P62H. Sunken Hotel and Dodging Gallery. Pretty new. New soup. Dodging Gallery is Super Mario World. This is short, bad, and expert. Well, hey, most people are unable to nail down if they're going to wind up an expert or super expert. It does look like you actually nailed the percentage there. Let's look at this one. Ratchet, thanks for dropping another one in there. Oh, what's going on with that P-switch? Oh, that P-switch is the timer. Oh, uh-oh. That P-switch is the timer and it immediately starts running, so I'm pretty sure... Oh, no, we can't cheese it. Okay, I thought it was going to auto-trigger, but it just falls in over there. Okay, I got you. I'm picking up what you're putting down. First thought was cheese it. Kind of feel like you'd benefit from having the room be further away, using the space that you have to push it off. It has its own little isolated camera locked room. Always looks a little clean. Pretty easy to do. Can I manipulate these guys enough to make safe spots and then cross over? I feel like yes, right? Grab that mushroom. How the hell are these guys desynced so goddamn fast? Oh man, I hate this. Don't make the player wait for the P-switch. Give the player a light or cute platforming challenge or something to do while they're waiting for the P-switch. It's an absolute fucking killer in troll levels when you have to do them over and over again, but it's still pretty disappointing whenever it happens. I'm sure you have some room to give the player something to do. And it doesn't even have to be a hard platforming challenge. You could literally just have like a little thing where the player runs along on a P-switch and on a P-switch bridge and grabs coins. That puts pressure on them to run all the way to the end so that the P-switch is out when they get there. Oops. Oh, come on with these guys. At least you're doing something with it on that side, but goddamn, the player's gonna hold right coming out of the door and they're gonna feel the pain. Gonna feel the burn. Drinking some water while I wait. I think just enough ice is melting that I keep getting a little more water at the bottom. Also wish we were a little lower on this one so that we could actually see them throwing stuff. Oops. Make it a little bit easier for that not to happen. Oh my god, calm down. I know the batteries are low. I think you guys can probably hear that. My computer keeps beeping because my keyboard batteries are low. I don't need to change them. It'll last like 2 months at 5%. I haven't changed them in like a year. I don't use the LEDs on my keyboard. And if the LEDs aren't on, it lasts for like more than a year. Bad, short, and expert. I mean, I'm here to give you feedback on reducing the bad. Thanks, P-switch. Oh god. You were intending to troll the player? Oh god, what? Oh god. That's a good example of what not to do so that for the player for the piece. Oops, missed the in. Missed the go in. Oh. Yeah, I mean, you gave me a menu, and I made my choice. I like Super Mario World more than New Soup. I know that we are trapped in the New Soup engine and we can't get away from it. I know that every game is New Soup under the hood. I know that this is what we suffer, but I still like the mechanics in pretty much every other style. Oh, interesting. They won't close that gap. They can't hit me here. Yeah, they can't hit me here. Interesting. That's the Lakitu room. Dump and go left. Well, that's not a good player experience. There we go. Oops. Yeah, avoid trolling the player outside of troll levels. Even in a troll level, oops, you held right, now you're dead would be a shitty setup. Yeah, spacing these rooms out could make them visually more interesting, more nicer, just nicer looking. Give you some opportunity to decorate around each of the rooms a little bit, and I'm sure the level isn't totally full, so I'm sure you have room. And would be very easy. Oh, that kills the pop P-switch too. Yikes. Good at creating levels. Yeah, well, it's important to remember the player can't know what you know. Stuff like coming out of a door, the player's probably going to hold right or might be holding right, especially if they're under a lot of tension to run forward at the room right beforehand. So making sure the place they spawn is clear is pretty important. But yeah, for more traditional design too, what I was talking about with like having a stretch here of like light platforming, having the player do something while the P-switch is active. The really simple nothing level, it could literally just be the blandest goddamn level imaginable. That the player runs through for the 8 seconds that the P-switch is still running. And then having a little break of something that's tough and something that isn't tough is also generally pretty good design. It generally works really well. A lot of traditional Nintendo games, Mario games, specifically do that, where they have a little hard section, and then a little easy section, and a little bit harder section, and then an easy section. Oh, thank God there's a checkpoint. Oh my God. Directly down from the mushroom onto a Sawblade. This is a room. Steve has a really great video, that first link there, that gives you some good framing for how to think about building a level, how to think about building out a level and expanding on your initial idea effectively so that you're less likely. And getting that in your head is really, really nice. God, I hate this. It's really, really nice because it gives you a really good way to think about moving forward with an idea rather than grabbing another idea and cramming it in. Waiting for a P-switch. I wonder if I can just get up there and by the Hammer Bros. Oh, you probably stood here. That's probably what you did. And just jump roped here. And that, oh my God, I'm gonna have to go change my batteries. That second link there, the list of contraptions and stuff, oh my God, stop making me wait, is really, really useful for just finding things to play around with. Oh my God. Taking this. Oh my God, stop making me wait for P-switches. I mean, you could have another room like this where you're in the attic above the fight or something while you're waiting it out. Yeah, there were... Oh my god. So the other one wasn't a troll. This was? This was the troll? Yikes. Yeah, things that you'll never have to deal with because you made the level, but that the player will experience if they're reading the words or reflecting on the level before they touch the end, or just curious if there's anything else to see if they jump around in letters. That's horrible. That's a horrible thing to do to the player, is to potentially kill them right at the end. Ugh. Yeah, good one. Good one to go and touch a little more and see if you can improve it. 7 and 5. RW8. LRG. World, please. Alright, we'll take a look at a little bit of the super world. Did we take a look at it previously? And then it got re-uploaded, maybe? We re-upload a super world. It ends up pulling the whole... It deletes progress for anybody who was in. I think we did, right? Oh my god. Shut the fuck up about my batteries. Ugh. That's it. I'm gonna deal with it.
Excuse me. I have to piss. Out of my penis.
Accidentally hit the treat button. I'm gonna go piss, and I'm gonna go get some batteries. And then we will continue. I'll be back. And I'm back. Okay. Back. Got batteries. Be careful to install them correctly because I did not put in a diode. I'm pretty sure it will fry the keyboard if I put them in backwards, and I'll be very sad. It'll probably just fry the controller. But that would still piss me off. Oh. Okay. That was it. Yeah, that was it. Cats. Accidentally pushed the button. Get out of Super World. I don't have really tight time restrictions or concerns generally. I don't have really specific policies, but with the Super World, I'll try to take a look at a level or two. Try to take a look at 2-ish levels, or about 15 minutes worth, and see if it kind of flows together as a Super. But I feel like we played some of this previously. I don't recall what my thoughts were, other than this is a lot of verticality for 1-1, but not necessarily a bad thing. It does feel like a lot of enemies. A lot of different enemies for a 1-1. If you're going for a pretty traditional Super World. But at least it isn't every single enemy. Oh my god. At least we haven't seen every single enemy you could pull out. Oh, Joey's now. Mostly sticking to stuff you'd see in the ground theme. And Monty Moles, okay. More. And Spike Tops. And Rocky Wrenches. On a, what, tiny pinned up ship or something? Weird. Feels like too many enemies. Feels like too many different enemies. And now, every flavor of Piranha Plant. Oh, there's a big one down there. Fire one's next. No fire ones yet. Oh, and Hammer Bros. Of course, Hammer Bro. And that's the end. A long first level. Lot of enemies. A lot of different enemies. Especially for 1-1 in a traditional level. Nintendo usually doesn't do any verticality at all. Even in Wonder, where they're doing crazy stuff. The first Wonder effect was just pipes being weird. And they generally stick to 1 or 2 enemies, like Goombas and Koopa Troopas, and that's it for the first level. You don't absolutely have to stick to the letter to Nintendo's goals. You don't have to start with one level of difficulty in your Super World, but it definitely feels messy when you have 8 billion different enemies, like every single enemy that you think might fit in a ground theme level. And then you have nowhere to go from there. When you're doing that, it's going to make everything kind of run together if all your ground theme levels end up looking like and feeling like that. Like more of the same, but with mushrooms. Sports. Oh, Hot Dog just sneezed. And Munchers. And Piranha Plant, and Chain Chomps. Yeah, like I wonder. I think it said there were 35 levels in the Super World, right? What are we looking at on level 20? Is it just more of this and a different theme? I hate Piranha Plant. That was my fault, at least a little bit. Gaming super hard. Stay low. Yeah, weird variance in where you place the blocks, but usually a little higher than this, so you don't create that exact situation where the player is like trapped with an approaching enemy and has to like free the power up and then back off. If that's your goal, oh god, and then bouncers. If that's your goal, do better. Oh, and spikes. Wow. Yeah, you're gonna clap out that wheel before we get to the first castle, huh? I think that's where I stopped last time. I remember this level. Yeah. Random mishmash of ideas here, it feels like. Piranha Plant, thank you for being like this. Okay, none of those had anything in them. Weird little clock room. Okay. Weird. Checkpoint. Oh yeah, this had that weird looping section that didn't make any goddamn sense. Did it change? Did it change since last time? Seems like it changed? Yeah, okay. Seems like it's more linear now. That's what was really confusing last time, was that impossible to understand, like, weird upper segment that we could enter from the wrong direction. But now I wonder what the hell's up there. If we had entered the upper part, or if we went back for it, I guess. Probably just the one up. Yeah, more linear. Very long. Ow. BlasterSam, about how old are you? I don't want to give you feedback that's excessively offensive. You are a minor. 5 minutes? Not longer. Not longer. Oh, GG. But yeah, it still feels like you, it feels like the level still had no theme. I'm glad it isn't, some bizarre, incomprehensible maze anymore that I absolutely couldn't figure out how to clear even when we looked at the, level viewer. But it still feels like, what are you doing? That's Okay, how you doing tonight? A little peek at one more here. You're doing? I'm doing. Had a second interview last week and haven't heard back, so annoyed. We could start, but at least we can one cycle it. But still, exactly as unemployed. I'm doing. Yeah, they do break single club. Wasn't sure if it was only big ones. I always forget what swamps will and won't break. This level does seem like it has a visual theme that you're doing kind of like a cloud oceany thing. Cloudy tilted skies. No, but I should make up a bunch of shit about setting up oh, I know. About setting up Devstro. I have it up to look at. Be like, oh yeah, girlfriend's programmer wanted to set up Devstro for her, and I'm very familiar with AI technology. You should hire me to lead AI projects. How generous the life count is. I only did 5 to be authentic. Yeah, it doesn't hurt. There's so little punishment for death that it really doesn't hurt to just give the player 99. You carry nothing on, so all it is basically making the player lose checkpoints. Esports, which can be annoying. Depending on what your goals are in your super world, but it's never really the end of the world. Oh, you're not gonna go higher? Thought it was gonna do something cool. This level definitely has more of a specific theme. It still feels like it's starting to come apart a little bit here. Subworld. Don't even need that. Trying to do a traditional style world? I think so, but they keep getting lost on the way. Ugh. My suspicion is that it may be a youthful child or someone who was a youthful child when they were making these levels and tried to put... They didn't want them to be short. They wanted every single one to use the whole upper and the whole subworld. And I honestly have no idea where the hell they're going to go with it, because they're already kind of clapping out the enemy selection in just the first couple of levels. We haven't seen Dry Bones yet. We haven't seen any Koopalings. I feel like that's about it. This is trying to be more of a themed experience. It just found a completely different theme for the subworld. Oh yeah, it's really tough to make really decent, really solid traditional experiences. Hey Chomp, can you fuck off? It's better than the previous two. Still pretty rough. Still rough. I do that, drink water? We're almost out. I hope I did. Coffee's got water in it. Did do the kazoo. Yeah, it's tough. I still feel like it's a little messy. It's almost good. That second one was better. We made it further than last time. I wonder where the hell you're gonna go with it. Yeah, it's a lot of enemies. A lot of enemies, a lot of power-ups. It ends up feeling spammy and not great. That's why I've pointed to this so many times, but it's always useful. Steve's little guide there is a really, really great way to think about how to build levels that can help keep you on a traditional-ish path that will really, really help you build stuff out that feels appropriate, that feels effective and correct, without feeling hamstrung or not knowing what to do next. It's a really, really good way to think about building levels. Really useful stuff to have rolling around in your head. How to iterate on your own ideas, how to build out like kind of a way to do that. That video, the first part of that link. Ratchet, let's see what you got. 813. Probably a good time to close the queue here. 93p. ARS. EG. This goes really fast. Maybe we'll do one troll ROM hack to wrap it up here too. My special Valentine. That special person in your life who you appreciate. Getting oh no, we're after Valentine's Day. Oh, it was uploaded. It's uploaded a while back though. A little bit back. I think wish you could upload more than one Super World on one account. Yeah. I wish they had done so much different with the Super World engine. Secret exits, optionally being allowed to carry stuff forward, like power-ups, being able to revisit levels. Oh. A lot of enemies being rude for your Valentine's themed level. Checkpoint. Heart on fire. Much chili. Okay. I am very good at Mario Maker. That was over 50k. Just rolls around in my head. Oh. Another heart. Can't even break it. I don't have the option to break it. Or like an ice heart I can melt. Oh yeah. Yeah, especially with the snow theme. You definitely could have done like a melted hearts thing. Oh, that would have been kind of cute. Yeah, decent stuff, you know. Wasn't really a strong Valentine's theme there, besides you put hearts on it, but also that's fine. I'm fine with that. I'm good with that. That's it. We'll take a look here. Take a look and see if anything popped up in here. But I didn't see anything before. Yeah, we'll probably just go take a look at one more of the troll ROM hacks. Those have been fun. Take a look at one or two of them. Starving yet. Well, we didn't look at yet from this guy. A couple of them. Re-uploaded. I think we looked at this. I remember liking that one. Yeah. I don't think there's any, yeah. I don't think there's anything we missed. That was a last-minute Valentine's level I made. Was it for somebody? Was it for a special somebody? Heidi, I got you. Oh god, I can't imagine telling Heidi I got her something for Valentine's Day and then sitting her down and just putting the controller in her hand and being like, it's a Mario Maker level. How much I like you. Yeah, we did not. We do not generally do Valentine's Day or any of that. We got some chocolate. Okay, home. Super Mario World button, which maybe will change things. Okay. And then let's see. 4-3. Not masterpiece. Super Mario World 4 Hucks. What's next? Oh right, this one. Gotta change the controller over. I should have just had it up and had it paused. I think will be the top one. I think we didn't finish it. I think we opened it. But we should recognize it pretty quick here. Okay, it's being a goofball.
Hello.
Good. I really wish the entries were better labeled. I don't know who this is. I like that long Mario, though. 1, 2, 3. No enter on Yoshi's Island. Oh, God. Okay. Hang on. I want to see what all's going on in here. The pipes, are the pipes their own joke? Nope. Do they all go here? Yeah, kinda. Alright. Alright. Lovely. Oh yeah, is that too loud or... No, it looks like it's being captured good there, so it's just a little loud for me. Cute. You really faked me out on a 50 coin? Right. Okay. Mario Maker stuff. Mario Maker stuff. I really want to know what happens by... Oh my god, I hate you. If I touch that 50 coin. What the hell was that noise? And I'm sure these are going to switch on me. Nope. Oh, good. You guys. Oh, man. Maybe one of these days I'm up early I get done with all my Vine shit and all my exercise and everything, and then I just go live and we do all the Super Mario World Troll hacks. Because I feel like I will benefit from just playing all of them in a row, too. I can't pause. I wonder how long this joke goes for. Well, I'll go until I'm pissed and then we'll fast forward here. The sun is still setting as we leave the planet. I feel like, I feel like the easiest ending for this is just spikes. There's just spikes at the top and we die. But considering the work to set this up, I feel like I can keep going for a while. Mario's hand looks weird. Fast forward time. Did you really soft lock the player? Oh, nope, you didn't. Hang on. Yeah, that's long enough to calm down a little. No, you know what? I don't need to look at the ante. I don't need to know. No, come on. Okay. We're not doing the whole joke, right? Because I don't want it. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, yeah, just the all you needed was the anxiety. I didn't need the rest of it. Birds. I will watch the birds. That's it for birds, huh? Thwomp? Thwomp at the end? Please let the birds kill me. Oh, please let a huge wave of birds just come at me. That would make me really happy. Nope. They just loop. Okay, well, that's pretty cute. Birds killing me would have been really funny, though. Minigame. $69 stars in 69 seconds. Wow, something weird is happening up there. This controls so much better than it does in Mario Maker. But I still hate the P-Balloon. Okay. No, it doesn't. It almost controls better than it does in Mario Maker. Is that doable? Let's see if we can fast forward our way through doing it right. Oh, we went this way last time, actually. It does not seem doable. Yeah, does not seem doable, actually. Okay, let's ignore that one. What the fuck? Mario Maker ass fucking teleport. Oh my god, the pollution, the contagion of these two concepts into each other, of like Super Mario World stuff into Mario Maker and Mario Maker into Super Mario World, is amazing. I'm ready for this pollution. Oh. Oh my god, a pipe! Ah. Oh, I didn't switch my input reader over. I think I have R mapped somewhere. Hang on. Maybe I missed the R mapping here somewhere. I thought I mapped it to one of these, but AB reversal, thank you. Button 5, EW with button 5. And that's button 5. They changed that, okay. So it should just be happening on fast forward. I bound them on top of each other because I'm smart. But it's not doing anything. Okay. Can't go back in. What am I missing here? L does nothing. Oh, somebody is pushing a lot of buttons. So there's me holding on. Okay, let me bind another R. See here. Just we need it so rarely. See here. Controls, that's what we're looking for. Port 1 controls. Is on L and CL, okay. Now R2 is A. The other one is fast forward. Where do I have R bound? Do I not have R bound? I don't have R bound. I have R bound on the right stick. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Yep. Hey, well, excuse me while I'm dumb. Does that always work? I really like this to be my thing. I think on PC I can bind these extra inputs that I have up here. If I could just have buttons for that. I just haven't messed around with it yet. A muncher, no hurdy. It just makes all the floor go away? Oh, the muncher. The muncher was a block. Of course the muncher was a block. Dorkock. Oh. Left ball? Right ball or shaft? No thoughts on that? Nobody has any thoughts on that. I'm sure it was unrelated to that, and it was just people who left Mario Maker and it did an update, but I just watched the viewer count go from 5 to 1. Oh. I've never wanted any type of live viewer count ever, except for that to occasionally happen. Oh. Oh, that was good. Oh, thank God for checkpoints. Oh, that is not a ball I can touch. Okay. This music is weird. Okay, that was it. All right. I wasn't expecting the red coin thing to pay off entirely, but it feels like there were some half-finished things there. Five janky pieces. But that's totally understandable in that maybe they were running up against a deadline, and what they came up with was great. There were some really great little jokes in there. I like that. I was happy with that. I was real happy with that. That's a good one. Let's take a look at the next one. Sports. Set up a better way to do this. I know I can pull up the well, hex. Pull up the thingy here. Pull up the desktop menu and go through them that way. This was the one we just looked at, so right control contest is next. Okay. Nothing down to the title screen. That's fine. Wow. Great job. Great job. 20S warm-up speed run. Great. Okay. Kind of love the idea of a cooldown at the start. Yeah, kind of really love that. I feel like that's a really good way to grind out a little bit of Lunar Magic stuff. But also a really cool cooldown for people who are playing a lot of these in sequence. Really good at Mario Maker. I'm really good at Super Mario World. All right. Wait, what's my go there? Oh, is it just don't get P-Speed? Yes, don't get P-Speed. That's a good troll. I like that. That's pretty funny. P-Speed caused camera scroll and they were on layer 2. That's cute. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. End of demo. Just wanted to drop the layer 2 troll. Hey, that's good. Thanks for playing. Alright. Next is some lols. That was quick. Some lols. Some lols world. Okay, a little bit of title screen. That one did a cock instead of just a thwomp. Vanilla jank. Okay, I like that. Info house. Fast switch palace. Mole tragic. I ran out of names. Alright, you made a little island? Where we are stranded. Sack also uses RetroArch's hint system. You can press H to show hints. Try it in this room. Really? Nuh-uh! Screen scroll has not been disabled, but please do not use it. You may hard lock the game if you scroll in some places. Good to know. Fuck off. Alright, maybe this is the one we'll pick up with next time. They've got 3 little levels. Wow. Wow. This was kind of the stuff I was thinking about, so I think I like this one. Was doing unintended interactions, that kind of thing, and exploiting things that you would learn from those hacks as trolls. So this will be fun to look at, but we'll come back to this. I'm gonna wrap it up there because I'm getting pretty hungry.
The Dow right now is over. The Dow is over $50,000. I don't know why you're laughing.
Can get that out of my head. We'll be back tomorrow to yell at some more Mario Maker.